Imagine your elevator suddenly snaps. You're in a terrifying freefall. You pry open the control panel and find 3 wires: a red wire that speeds the drop, a blue wire that electrocutes you, and a green wire that saves your life. But the power is out. In the pitch black of the cabin, every single wire looks exactly the same. They all look black. The solution is right in your pocket. This diagram shows how a simple cell phone flashlight reveals the true colors, letting you identify and snip the green wire to deploy the brake. In a crisis, instinctual panic triggers tunnel vision. We focus so tightly on the rules of the trap that we overlook the environmental tools we carry with us every day. Survival in a chaotic world requires overriding that panic with lateral thinking. To test your mental reflexes, we're going through a rapid-fire marathon of observation puzzles to see if you can make it out alive. Moving past mechanical traps, we have to look at human threats. The first tool in your toolkit is spotting behavioral anomalies. You are working security at a restricted corporate facility. 3 workers present their credentials to enter an area that strictly requires heavy safety boots. While 2 workers are dressed correctly, the 3rd man is wearing sneakers. This contradiction to the safety rules marks him as an imposter trying to steal corporate secrets. You escape to a train just as the conductor announces a thief is on board. You have to identify the culprit among the passengers in your car. A woman across from you is pretending to be fast asleep. She has a heavy winter coat draped over her legs despite being indoors, using the fabric to hide a stolen purse on her lap. Now imagine 3 people waiting at a bus stop as a massive truck approaches. You've been warned that one of them is an immediate threat. The woman yawns and the teenager shifts his weight, but the 3rd man stays still. He doesn't flinch or blink at the deafening roar of the truck. Because he lacks a basic biological startle response to a massive physical threat, he is not human. Mastering this logic means finding the context clash, the one element in an environment that acts contrary to the established rules of the situation. Back in the elevator, the fall has stopped, but you're trapped in the dark with 2 other passengers. An alarm is blaring, and one of them is in immediate, life-threatening danger. The first passenger is visibly panicking and reacting to the noise. She is loud and erratic, but she is conscious and breathing. The second passenger is sitting completely motionless with his eyes closed. He appears calm, but he hasn't moved since the impact. That stillness is the danger. He isn't calm, he is unconscious. He needs immediate medical help, while the first passenger is simply reacting to stress. Effective triage requires you to ignore the loudest element in a room to find where the actual threat is hiding. Pure logic can also expose a lie. An old classmate claims her winter trip to South Africa was ruined because it snowed every single day. As this globe shows, seasons in the southern hemisphere are reversed. If it was winter at home, it was the middle of summer in South Africa. The daily snowstorms she described are a geographical impossibility. Finally, imagine a courtroom where a judge gives you an ultimatum. You may make one statement. If it is true, you get 1 year in prison. If it is false, you get 3 years. To escape, you look the judge in the eye and say, "You will sentence me to 3 years in prison." This creates a paradox. If the statement is true, he gives you 1 year, making your statement false. If false, he gives you 3 years, making it true. You have broken the judge's logic framework, forcing him to let you go. Advanced lateral thinking allows you to weaponize the rigid rules of a trap against the person who set it. You've just navigated a gauntlet of plummeting elevators, corporate spies, and rigged courtrooms without using an ounce of physical force. Survival in these scenarios depended on a single factor: maintaining sharp observation under pressure. This requires a split-second pause. You have to look past the initial presentation of a scene to analyze the mechanical or behavioral reality underneath. Test your friend's logic by sharing that elevator wire puzzle with them. See if they can find the solution in the dark. When the world becomes unpredictable, staying observant keeps you one step ahead of the trap. Stay sharp, and I will see you next time.